Welcome to the home of the Wildcats. We are in Hanover this evening for a state-ranked matchup in girls and boys action as the Clifton-Clyde Eagles have made the trip east to tangle with the Wildcats of Hanover. Good evening, Max Blasky with you on KNDY 95.5, online at KNDYradio.com, in the green KNDY FM mobile app too as well. Give us a like on Facebook. Keep up with everything up to date in your area. It's a great night for high school basketball here on our Tuesday as our busy schedule here in February continues to roll on between Clifton-Clyde and Hanover tonight, a state-ranked matchup as previously mentioned. We'll get into that here in just a little bit, and also a big TVL game too as well. We'll take a peek at those standings here before we get into it. A busy action around the league as well as we take a look at schedules this afternoon. Valley Heights has made the trip over to Lynn. Washington County is at Blue Valley. Centralia is at St. Mary's. Meanwhile, Axtell hosts Pawnee City in a non-league game, while over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1, Bruce Deerking has the call as the Marysville Bulldogs travel down to Rock Creek to take on the Mustangs in Tuesday night basketball action. Here from Hanover, a little later start than normal, had two JV games at the main gym here in Hanover, but we're getting ready. Girls action up for you first here on this Tuesday night. A big thank you, though, to our sponsors, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, Ricky's Cafe, Sat Brothers Petroleum, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, Bruna Implement, Citizen State Bank, Hanover Electric, Hanover and the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Midwest Products, Blue Valley Technologies, Inline Construction, Hanover Housing Authority, Goose Bar and Grill, and the Hanover Hospital, Landall Company, OK Service, and B&W Electric. Girls action up for you first. After our first break, we're going to take a peek at those TVL standings, as well as take a look at how both these teams have fared so far this evening as we get our Tuesday night broadcast between Hanover and Clifton-Clyde underway here in just moments.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Sat Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. They'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sat Brothers thanks all their current customers. If you're not a customer, call the winning team at Sat Brothers locations in Hanover or Blue Rapids today for all your propane and fuel needs.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. Apply out Wildcat Booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
High school basketball action is back on the dial this evening from Hanover as the Wildcats take on the Eagles of Clifton-Clyde in this state-ranked matchup. Yes, Clifton-Clyde comes in ranked number 3 in Class 1A Division I. Their record 13-3, 6-1 in league play. They were second-place finisher over at the PVL tournament earlier in the month as they fell to Centralia in that championship game by 2 points. As for Hanover, they can come in ranked number 4 in Class 1A Division II. They have been top 5 all season after coming off a undefeated and state championship season last year. The girls are 12-4 in regular season action, 3-1 in league play. They were a third-place finisher after a 3-point victory over Valley Heights in that TVL tournament a while back. And all three losses have come to the top of the TVL standings. Hanover has losses to Frankfort, Clifton-Clyde, this Clifton-Clyde team, Centralia, and Little River, who is also ranked inside the top 10 of Class 1A Division 1. Looking at those TVL standings, Centralia leads the way so far this year, 6-0. They are 13-1 in regular season. A tie for second between Clifton-Clyde and Valley Heights. Clifton-Clyde 6-1. Mustangs there at 5-1. Frankfort lurking at 7-2. Hanover lurking there at 6-2. Meanwhile, Doniphan West kind of rounds out this top six of top-tier teams at 5-3 on the season. A big one here tonight, not only for bragging rights in the TVL standings, but also a rematch of that game from the TVL tournament back on January 19th. One that Clifton-Clyde escaped with a 2-point victory, 57-55, but they really led the entire way. Clifton-Clyde was up 43-35 after 3 quarters of play, and the big name you're going to have to be aware of this evening, Shea and Sevy Wirtz. Shea Wirtz had 16 points in that win versus Hanover last out. Sevy, 23. These two girls combined for almost 70% of Clifton-Clyde's total points on the season. Meanwhile, for Hanover in that contest, Anna Juniman led the way, 29 points for the do-it-all junior. She had 11 in the first half, but a slow night for Tessa Losey as she was held scoreless in this first matchup between these two teams back on January 19th, looking for her to get out fast here in this contest. Both these teams like to get up and down the floor. They average over 50 points per game. They turn their defense into offense. Again, for Clifton-Clyde, it will be the Wirtz sisters. For Hanover, it'll be the defense and the shooting of Tessa Losey and Anna Juneman, and that will hopefully guide them to a victory here on a Tuesday evening. We're going to take one more final timeout before bringing you starters of this one between Hanover and Clifton-Clyde.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
The variety of our checking plans exceeds your grandfather's dreams. We have checking plans for kids, checking for college students, checking for small businesses, and checking for seniors only. We have checking plans that pay interest. By checking with us, you have quality choices to add to your portfolio and financial planning. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Whether you're a new homeowner or have lived in your house for years, we know how important it is to you. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance. Homeowners insurance doesn't just protect your house and property, it also protects your belongings, yourself, and your guests. You put a lot of hard work into providing a home for your family. See Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville for the best combination of homeowners insurance coverage to protect your hard-earned investment.
High school basketball is back here on a Tuesday evening. Up for you next. Of course, if you're making your way to the game, it was a good night for supper, too, here at Hanover High School. Taco Bar fundraiser will be going on the midway through of the boys' game. We're also going to have a $1,000 half-court shot for the fundraiser of Class 2025. So give your chance to win some money over here at Hanover this evening on a Tuesday night. Starting lineups for you now for between these two teams. Hanover comes in with a record of 12-4 on the season, 3-1 in league play, looking to get a nice win here this evening and a revenge win over Clifton-Clyde. Starting lineup for the Hanover girls will Tessa Rossi, a senior, Drew Bruna, a freshman, Anna Juniman, a junior, Kaden Shoddy, a senior, and Caitlin Cliff, a senior. The girls are, of course, coached by eighth-year head coach Chris Beichman, and we'll go Losi, Bruna, Juneman, Shoddy, and Cliff. As for Clifton-Clyde, same starting lineup as last time these two met. It'll be Lily Steinbrock, a junior, number 13, Shea Wirtz, a senior, number 15, Sevy Wirtz, a sophomore, number 20, Whitley Sykes, a senior, number 24, Miley Hammond, a junior. Clifton-Clyde comes in with a record of 13-3 on the season, 6-1 in league action under ninth-year head coach Kyron Wirtz. The Clifton-Clyde girls will go Steinbrock, Wirtz, Sykes, and Hammond. An exciting game up for you here. Your first in girls action. Boys action will be just as exciting later on. We're going to take a timeout for the anthem before we get this night underway here on KNDY 95.5.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Access denied.
We've all been there. When you can't connect the thingy to the whatchamacallit, and the whatchamacallit can't find the Wi-Fi network. Well, Blue Valley Technologies has a solution that can help you with all your connected devices. Tech Home with unlimited multi-device support to help you get your home connected and even tune up your computer. Find more details at bluevalley.net/techhome.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
A battle for TVL supremacy here in Hanover on a Tuesday night is about to get underway between Hanover and Clifton-Clyde. Max Lasky along with you for the ride this evening. Beautiful job by the Hanover Pep Band here getting our national anthem underway for another great night of TVL basketball. Of course, you can find us on KNDY FM 95.5. You want to find us online at KNDYradio.com in the free KNDY FM mobile app, too, as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like us on Facebook. We'll keep you up to date with everything going on there. 13-3 Clifton-Clyde, 12-4 Hanover. Hanover's 4 losses to the number 1 team in Class 1A Division I, Little River, to Frankfort, who comes in ranked number 5 in Class 1A Division II. This Clifton-Clyde team ranked number 3 in Centralia, who somehow at 11-1 escaped the state rankings this week, tangle with Clifton-Clyde. Clifton-Clyde has hit a little bit of a rough patch here lately. They started off this season with 13 straight wins, including a 57-55 victory over these Wildcats before falling 3 straight to Centralia, Frankfort, and then an out-of-league game on the 30th versus Concordia. Clifton-Clyde is coming off a 46-33 win versus Washington County. Meanwhile, Hanover coming off the handling of Republic County last Friday, 64-36. Hanover will be in their home white, red Wildcats and numbers across their chest. Clifton-Clyde in their home or in their away reds with white Clifton-Clyde and numbers on their chest. Tip is won by the Eagles, and Wirtz will bring it across the timeline. Clifton-Clyde will work here left to right as we view it. Hanover will work right to left as we're here at the stage in Hanover. If you happen to be popping in, go ahead and swing on by, say hi, and enjoy a good game this evening. First turnover of the night goes Clifton-Clyde's way, and up the other way, Anna Juneman with her first bucket. 29 points in their first meeting for the do-it-all junior Anna Juneman. Starts this evening off with a bucket, a steal, and a bucket to her name. Hanover will be led, of course, by their defense this evening, allowing 40 points per game. They like to get out in the passing lanes, force a lot of steals. Last time, though, Clifton-Clyde controlled that pressure and were able to get their shooters open looks, including the older sister, Shea Wirtz, to the tune of 16 points. Meanwhile, Savvy, the better scorer of the two this season, had 23 against Hanover last time out. So those two are the two that head coach Chris Beitman said, of course, they will have to keep an eye on as this game continues. Topside three ball is up and away off the bottom of the rim and down for Miley Hammond. The junior gets that one to drop down as it fell dead off the back portion of that rim, fell right in. Clifton-Clyde takes the early 3-2 lead. The Eagles come out here in a 2-3 defense, just like Hanover, but a turnover by Juneman leads to an Eagles run out. Up and down for two, Lily Steinbrock. Eagles giving the Wildcats a taste of their own medicine, using the fast break to their advantage on that one. Clifton-Clyde now up 5-2. Early first quarter action just getting underway. Of course, in this state-ranked matchup, Hanover, your number 14 in Class 1A Division II. Clifton-Clyde, your number 3 team. A second steal in a row for Steinbrock. Up and down shot is missed, but offensive rebound is taken down by Clifton-Clyde. That'll be Sevy Wirtz inside, trying to find Steinbrock again, and she hits it from the short corner. 4 quick points now for Lily Steinbrock in this one, as Clifton-Clyde taking the early 5-point advantage. Inside, Losey looking for a shot, kicks it out. Caden Shoddy, that's going to be wide off the mark. Missed it from 3. Offensive rebound is fought around the finally taken by Shea. Shea will push pace up the floor, and a foul will be called, I believe, on the other end of Hanover. That will go against Caden Shoddy, her first personal foul, first one on Hanover in this one. Shoddy got the starting nod a couple weeks ago, overtook it from freshman Gracie Bruna. Bruna will come off the bench, play good minutes for head coach Chris Weichman. First one, though, off the bench, as before mentioned, will be Bruna. She comes to the floor, replaces Shoddy. Substitution now for Clifton-Clyde, too, as well. Number 14, Jalen Bowen, gets her first call to action. Clifton-Clyde turns it over on their inbound pass. Who else today? And the Juneman lefty tries to go baseline. Poked away by Shea Wirtz, and good defensive possession there by Clifton-Clyde, as Hanover has now already turned it over 3 times in this opening period. Clifton-Clyde banging around, top of the key. Shea Wirtz for 3. Splash money. Shea Wirtz hits the can 3, and head coach Chris Weichman wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. Hanover down early, 10-2.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
In these two teams' semifinal matchup back on January 19th, Clifton-Clyde jumped out to a 16-13 lead at the end of one quarter. Anna Juneman had 9 of those 13 points for Hanover. Splash money, though, as Pestalozzi hits her first 3 of the evening. Big story in their last contest. She was scoreless on, let's do the quick math here, 8 3-ball attempts. Pestalozzi, don't see that very often, has been playing a little out of sorts, too, here the last couple weeks. She was, I believe, only 2 points in that loss versus Centralia a week or so back, and head coach Chris Weichman looking to get her going here in this one with that triple. A big important triple, too, as it trims into this lead. Hanover trailing 10-5 now, midway through the first quarter. Sevy Wirtz 3-ball up, and that's off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Juneman. Quickly up the court. Losey, second straight 3, right side. That's hard off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound fought for. Taken away by Caitlin Clip in the left corner. Quickly out to Juneman as she will reset it against this 2-3 defense for Clifton-Clyde. Juneman's going to fire a left side 3. That one's down and good for Anna Juneman. The lefty hands it from the left side of the wing. We have a 2-point contest now. Clifton-Clyde up at 10-8. Hanover in that defense. That's about the fourth deflection as it ends up in head coach Chris Beichman's lap. Tessalowski got her hand on that one, but already about the fourth or fifth deflection here in this opening period by Hanover just to get this Clifton-Clyde team out of a little bit of an offensive rhythm, as both these teams can catch a rhythm, averaging over 50 points per game. But last time these two teams played, 57-55 was the final score. Clifton-Clyde actually had a bigger lead going into the fourth quarter, but some late points by Juniman got it closer. Juniman a second three. That one's off the top of the backboard. No good offensive rebound, though. Caitlin Cliff up and down for two. The big-bodied senior inside, making her presence known on her first offensive rebound. We're knotted up just like that here at 10. Against this defense, Sevi will get trapped down low. It's going to go off of her. She tries to throw it off Cliff, and a turnover, Clifton-Clyde. Ugly start to this game for both of these squads. 4 turnovers now for Clifton-Clyde, only 3 for Hanover. Both of these teams will go short on the bench, about 8 players. We've already seen one for Hanover come off. That's Gracie Bruna coming to Caden Shoddy. Other than that, we'll go with our main starters for the majority of it. 3 ball is way off from the top of the key by Tessalowski. She got an early one here in this first quarter. Since then, 2 straight misses for the senior. Trapped out top will be Shea Wirtz. Has to get it off to Bowen. Bowen will reset this offense now for the Eagles. A little give and go up top with Sevi. Sevi gets into the lane, floater up, no good. Rebound, top 4 off Clifton-Clyde. Back over to Hanover. Not only a good night for basketball, good night to get some supper over here, too. If you happen to be swinging on in, missing a taco bar going on here, fundraiser for one of the classes here in Hanover. If you're hungry, want to catch some good basketball this evening, swing on over. We'll have that going on until halftime of the boys' game. Knotted up at 10, 2:50 left to play. First quarter action. Lucy's going to be left alone for 3. She misses that one. Offensive rebound taken, though, by Cliff, saving a possession for Hanover, and that's going to result in 2 free throws for Anna Juniman. First personal foul will go against Shea Wirtz. Older sister of Sevi picks up now her first personal. That's the first one in what has been a clean run in first quarter. Second free throw now for Juniman, first free throw is missed. Something you don't see very often in their last matchup. Don't have the numbers right off the top of my head, but Anna Juniman went 7 for, let's do the math real quick, 7 for 11 from the free throw line. Second free throw will be pure, though, for the junior. She just had to get it going. She'll split a pair now. Substitution as Drew Bruna will take a seat to get a breather here midway through this first quarter. First action now for Trendy Slaybaugh off the bench, the sophomore post, getting some action for the Wildcats. Top of the key. Riley Wonderly now into for the Eagles. The junior wears number 23, will run a post position. Sets up the offense for Clifton-Clyde. Around the horn, ends up back of the hands of Alyssa Sorrell, the senior in the contest too. Chevy Wirtz gets a look at a 3. That one's off the mark and no good. Defensive rebound being fought for. Shea's in there, so is Juniman. It's going to be kicked out, taken away by Clifton-Clyde, and head coach Kyron Wirtz is going to take a timeout to save a possession for his Eagles. We'll take it with them here. 11-10 ball game. Clifton-Clyde leading.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Correction on the score there, sent it backwards. 11-10 is our score. Hanover actually leads this one after trailing 10-2 here early on in this first quarter. Wildcats have went on a 4-minute scoring run that has accumulated in them taking the lead against Clifton-Clyde. Of course, big implications here tonight. Both of these teams ranked in state in their respective classes, but the implications from the TVL standings as a winner of this game will come out, winner of this game will be in prime position to be right behind Centralia in that number 2 position. Good defense by Hanover on this possession. Second tip now as Juniman gets her paws on that one. Shea Wirtz started tight right side against this zone. Good ball movement by Clifton-Clyde. Sevyworks up top side as the Eagles overload the left side. Now it's going to be Steinbrock up top, guarded by Losey, looking to probe inside of this defense. 3-ball up from Shayworks. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Offensive rebound, but going back towards Hanover. Neither of these teams have the inside presence they did last year. Of course, Hanover losing players such as Keegan Atkins and Macy Hawley down low, along with Aaliyah Sims and Taven Stallballer out there. Clifton-Clyde, kind of same position, more guard-oriented team this year than they were last year, but off to a night record, of course, 13-3. First 3-ball, speaking of it, by Gracie Bruin is going to be a miss left side. Defensive rebound pulled down by the Eagles. When we go back Clifton-Clyde's way, as we roll under 60 seconds left to play in this opening quarter. Looking to attack left side will be Wonderly. Wonderly had some big shots against Hanover in their last game out. Only 4 points to her name in that contest, but all came in the first half, in which Clifton-Clyde was able to build a 31-24 lead, eventually come away with that 2-point victory that sent the Lady Eagles into the TVL Tournament Championship, where they eventually lost to Centralia. Hanover, good defense here. They've wound this one all the way down to 25 seconds, not allowed a shot. Now Steinbrock's going to fire that one up. She cans that one. Lily Steinbrock, her third bucket here in this first quarter, gives Clifton-Clyde the 12-11 lead. Left side, Gracie Bruna sets it up for the Wildcats. Top pass stolen away by Wirtz. Wirtz is going to get a run out now as Hanover's fourth steal possibly leads to another bucket. Shea Wirtz, top of the key, gets it off Steinbrock. Does she hit it? That's an air ball, no good. And we had a close one at the end of 8 minutes. Clifton-Clyde leading this one 12-11.
Quality, integrity, durability. These values make Landau stand out above the rest. Landau Company offers stable employment, competitive wages, $2 per hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, overtime hours, growth opportunities, and a benefit package that includes profit sharing, comprehensive insurance package, paid time off, and more. It's not too late to get your new year started off right. Apply online today at Landau.com or phone 785-562-5381. EEO employer, vets and disabilities welcome. Learn more online at Landau.com today.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
At the end of one quarter, as advertised, 12-11 is our score. Clifton-Clyde jumped out to an early 10-2 lead. The defense by the Wildcats led to them getting back in this contest. They actually held the lead there late before a short shot by Lily Steinbrock, who has 6 points already in this contest, put the Eagles up at the end of our first quarter. 4 turnovers both ways in that first quarter as well. While no real free throws were shot, 2 free throws up and down by Anna Juniman. She slid a pair, very contrary to the last time these two teams met. There were 13 free throws shot in the opening 8 minutes back on January 19th. Top side, Caitlin Cliff gets it right, blocked. Personal foul will be called on Shea Word, so that's a big foul now. That's her second personal, only the first in Clifton-Clyde. Head coach Kyron Words pleading his case there across the court. I don't think he's going to get much from the official over here. So a big scoring option. Shea with 3 points. Now 2 personal fouls midway or this start of this second quarter. Shot Cliff calmly knocks down her first personal free throw. A good free throw shooter all season has been Caitlin Cliff. Second one up and good, too. Hanover now 75% from the line, 3 for 4 in this first half. 13-12 advantage Wildcats as we get started just at the start of this second quarter. Shea Wirtz there picking up her second personal foul. Kind of interesting little snippet. Last time these two teams played, Sevyworks had 4 personal fouls midway through the third quarter. She still ended up with 23 points in that contest. She is scoreless so far here in this game. Good defense again by Hanover, causing, there's a near turnover. I think it's taken away by Gracie Bruna. Still fought on the ground. Body's going flying, ends up in the hands of Lily Steinbrock, top side. Kicks it off high post. Now on the reversal, it's taken away. Tessa Losi up and down on the other end for two. Good run out there by the senior. Her second bucket here tonight. She was scoreless last time these two team nets already with 5 points here, and that one pushes this Hanover lead up to 3. Inside, Steinbrock, high post, swings it around the horn. Shea works topside with those 2 fouls, kicks it off to Miley Hammond. That's going to be an air ball as she misses on her first shot in the second quarter. Substitution as Anna Juniman back into the contest for Caden Shoddy, so it'll be Juniman, Alosi, Gracie, and Drew Bruna, along with Caitlin Cliff. Meanwhile, for Clifton-Clyde, Lily Steinbrock of Bowdoin, Sykes, Wirtz, and the other one over there, Miley Hammond. Baseline drive by Gracie, hits Drew right high post, looking for some help. There's Caitlin Cliff, about the 12-foot shot from that right side, up no good. Offensive rebound, though. Drew Bruna misses the second opportunity. Third one will be fouled. Already the third or fourth offensive rebound for Hanover in this one, as they do have the size advantage down low. Will be an interesting kind of back and forth game we're going to have to watch here between these two great coaches, long-year tender coaches. Of course, Chris Mikeman entering his 8th year here at the helm in Hanover. Tyron Wirtz, 9th year over at Clifton-Clyde. Steal on the inbound, taken away by Clifton-Clyde. Running the other way will be Bowen, but coming up and getting that steal, Drew Bruna gets it right back for the Wildcats. Juniman will slow it down here left side around the horn. It works. Hanover will go 2 out, or 3 out, 2 in, and that 2 in around Caitlin Cliff cannot hit the big post player down low off her fingertips. Turnover, Hanover. Great game, of course, here in girls action. A good one coming up for you later on in boys action, too, as well. Just like in girls, both of these teams are ranked in their respective divisions. Hanover comes in number 5 in Class 1A Division II. Clifton-Clyde number 6, Class 1A Division 1. Opposite sub-states, so none of that, but TVL supremacy is going to start shaping out here as the rest of the season goes along. Top side, Sevy Wirtz thought about a 3, but thinks better of it. It's Gracie Bruna right in her grill. Gets it off now to Shea, left side. Clifton-Clyde goes 5 out here offensively. Hanover's defense has stymied Clifton-Clyde, and here's a steal by Juniman. Juniman left-handed layup, up no good. Offensive rebound, Gracie Bruna up and down. Good job by the freshman to follow that one, and a timeout, Clifton-Clyde, as they cannot figure out this Hanover defense. It is 17-12, Wildcats lead as we roll on through the second quarter.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service on all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Defensively, Hanover has won this first 12 minutes. It is 17-12. They had held Clifton-Clyde to just 12 points midway through the second quarter. A team that averages 15 points has looked out of sync offensively. Finally, a 2-ball goes down for leading scorer for this Eagles team, Sevy Wirtz. That comes at the 4:30 mark here in the second quarter. Player that averages almost 20 points per game on the season finally gets her first one. On the other end, 3-ball by Tessalosi. That's a miss. An offensive rebound, Hanover. A turnover, though, as Juniman threw it into the hands of Sevy Wirtz. Wirtz will take it the other way on Hanover's third turnover in this corner. Shea Wirtz a 3. That's an air ball taken now by Losi. Losi will push up court. Just led Gracie Bruna about 6 inches too far as back-to-back turnovers now by Hanover on their possessions. Wildcats have done a good job to get out in transition here in this one. Here's almost a near steal by Tessalossi, far side. The Wildcats done a good job of getting out in transition. They've just been a miss by, like I said, about 6 to 3 inches on a couple of those passes, lead passes, that are tough to find a Blake. There's a block inside by Losey, but a personal foul will be called as she picks up now her first one. That will send Jalen Bowen to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is now for Clifton-Clyde, and this one as Bowen misses the first. It's only the second personal foul for Hanover in this quarter 2 as well. And what's been a low-scoring, low-foul first half so far. Mentioned it in that first quarter. Last time these two teams met, there was 9 foul shots shot in the first 8 minutes alone. Here in this one, we had 2. Bowen goes empty from the line, 0 for 2. Inside, Hanover will attack the middle. That's going to be Drew Bruna putting the ball on the floor against this middle zone for Clifton-Clyde as head coach Kieran Wirtz goes to the bench again. Sykes will come back into the contest along with number 2. Didn't have that one on there. Alyssa Sorrell, a senior, back in there. Hanover gets it in against this defense. Size for Hanover, but we're going to fire away a 3. Tessalossi tries to go off backboard. No good. Offensive rebound, though, by Juniman as Hanover has been living on the offensive glass here in this first half. Caitlin Clip inside, swings it off right side to Losey, looking for some help. Around the horn it goes. Caden Shoddy, left corner 3. That one's going to be off the front of the rim. No good. Defensive rebound fought for off of Clifton-Clyde, and it will stay Wildcats ball. So Hanover letting this 3-ball fly. Meanwhile, the advantage for the Wildcats is really inside between Caitlin Cliff, Gracie Bruna. They are about a head taller than the nearest Clifton-Clyde defender. There's Bruna at the free throw line. That's hard off the back rim. No good. And finally, Clifton-Clyde gets a stop. Sevy Wirtz with the top side. We'll get this rolling for the Eagles. Inside Steinbrock already with 6 points for the junior. 17-14 is our scores. We roll closer to the 2:30 mark of this girls' contest. Of course, coming up at halftime, we'll take a peek at TVL standings along with score updates courtesy of our friend Jeff Wirtz over at the TVL Spotlight. Timeout is taken. Kyron Wirtz is getting trapped in the corner. Was Whitley Sykes. That's already his 4th timeout taken here in this half. We'll take it with them. Wildcats leading by 3, 17-14.
Every great team has shared qualities that separated them from all else. Whether you're talking about the 72 Dolphins, the 92 Dream Team, the Fab Five, or the Magnificent Seven, you can count on one thing. The vision was clear and the commitment was obvious. High standards were set and improvement was never ending. At Sapp Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your #1 source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
17-14 our score here, second quarter action. Max Blasky along with you on KNDY 95.5 in the KNDY FM mobile app, and of course online at KNDYradio.com too. If you haven't done it already, give us a like on Facebook. We'll keep you updated there. And as always, you have to be coming to a game, stop in and say hi to your local friendly radio announcer. We always like to hear from our listeners. Here in this one, Hanover has held Clifton-Clyde down low, only to 14 points for a team that averages 50 points per game in this first half. 3-ball, though, is down by Miley Hammond. Her second one in this contest. She now has 6 points as that knocks us up at 15. Right back inside, Caitlin Cliff, right block, quickly double-teamed, kicks it out. Juniman left corner, now high post to Drew Bruna. Thinks about a shot, decides to attack left side. Gracie Bruna fires up a 3 straight on. That one's bottom. The freshman, her second bucket here in this second quarter. 5 points now for Gracie as she picks up the phone and answers back that 3 from Clifton-Clyde. Good crowd here in Hanover getting behind their girls' defense chant coming from the stands. The defense has been the key for Hanover so far in this one. They have forced 7 Clifton-Clyde turnovers. 3 of those have led to run-out layups. Meanwhile, a lot of deflections, too. Here's another one inside. Hammond's being tightly guarded by Cliff, and a foul will be called I believe that's going to go on Anna Juneman, picking up her first personal foul, reaching in there on Hammond on the post. Only second personal foul for Hanover in this quarter. Sevy Wirtz top side has been quiet, so it's only 3 points in this one. Steinbrock 3, airballs that one. Gracie Bruna pulls down the board. Now Wildcats look to run. Left side, Losey back out. Round the horn, Bruna top side, back to Juneman, right corner 3. That one's bottoms for Anna Juneman. 9 points already for the junior in this one. Her first points in the quarter have the Wildcats up by 6. 43 seconds left to go before halftime. Cross-court pass taken away by Hanover. Another turnover, Clifton-Clyde, their fifth of the quarter. Around the horn, Juneman, 3-ball, left side. That one's off the side of the rim, no good. Would have brought the house down as she hit that one. Clifton-Clyde will have an opportunity here with 25 points. Sevy Wirtz left side, gets inside. That's a personal foul. I believe that one will go against Caden Shoddy. That will go on the senior, her second now. Third now for Hanover. Won't get free throws in this quarter. It's something to watch as the second half rolls on. Gracie Verna will go back into the contest for the Wildcats for this final 20 seconds of the half. Wirtz around the horn, 3-ball up for Hammond. That one's hard off the rim, no good. Defensive rebound. Caitlin Cliff leads Juneman perfectly. Run out, layup up, and fouled by Sevy Wirtz. Beautiful pass there from Caitlin Cliff off the defensive rebound. It was a long shot, ended up about the free throw line. Cliff turned around, and as Juneman does so well, just goes streaking down the left side of that lane. Will be rewarded now with 2 trips to the free throw line. That personal foul will go against Sevy Wirtz. That's her first. Sister Shea has 2 here as she's on the bench to round out this last 8 seconds. Juneman left-handed free throw. Second one's a miss, too. She goes 0 for 2 from the line. Offensive rebound, though. Gracie Bruna up, no good. Losey gets it, fires up a wild shot. Juneman at the buzzer gets it up on the offensive rebound. Losey forgot how much time was on the clock and was running out to the 3-point line. Smartly throws it up, and Juneman gets the bucket before the buzzer goes off. We're going to take a quick step away for halftime. Coming up, we're going to take a look at how that first half wrapped up, as well as TVL standings and some other action going on around the TVL. At halftime, Hanover leading this one 25-17.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff of Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it the most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. They know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and now Humboldt, Nebraska.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
At halftime of the state-ranked matchup, girls between Clifton-Clyde and Hanover. Hanover leads 25-17. Clifton-Clyde had the 1-point advantage at the end of 8 minutes, but Hanover outscored the Eagles 14-5 in that second quarter, and it was the defense for Hanover that has stymied this Clifton-Clyde offense that averages 50 points per game on the season to just 17 points here at halftime. Looking at scoring for that contest, first for the visiting Clifton-Clyde Eagles, they were led by Lily Steinbrock with 6 points. She had all 6 of those in the first quarter. The 2 big names we talked about in the opening, Shea and Sevy Wirtz. Shea only has 3, Sevy only 2. Meanwhile, Miley Hammond also has 6 points on 3 balls. So it has been some unlikely scoring for head coach Kyron Wirtz and his Eagles. they're looking to come back in this one. They're going to need those Wirtz girls to step up. Clifton-Clyde was also 0 for 2 from the free throw line at 9 turnovers for the Eagles in that first half as well. As for Hanover, they were led by Anna Juneman with 11 points in that first half unofficially. 5 points for Tessalosi and Gracie Bruna. All 5 of those for Gracie there in the second quarter. 2 points for Caitlin Clip, all from the line. Rounds out scoring for Hanover. The Wildcats 3 for 6 from the free throw stripe, good enough for 50%. They had 8 turnovers in that first half. Of course, Clifton-Clyde led 12-11 at the end of one quarter, but the defense for Hanover has really stayed strong in that second, allowing only 5 points for Clifton-Clyde in that second 8 minutes. Taking a look at some scores from around the league. First going on out on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Marysville is leading. Had it here just for you in a second. Marysville is trailing, actually, Rock Creek 23-22. Of course, you can catch that game, like I said, over on our sister station, FM 94.1, AM 1570. Another action around the TVL going on this evening on a Tuesday night. Valley Heights is made the trip over to face the Lynn Bulldogs. Washington County is over at Blue Valley. Centralia is at St. Mary's. And Axel is hosting Pawnee. A few score updates for you on that, courtesy of our friend Jeff Wertz at the TVL Sports Spotlight. Valley Heights up 32-21 at Lynn at the end of 3 quarters. Centralia leading St. Mary's 28-25 at halftime. Of course, keep it tuned here for boys action later on this evening between Clifton-Clyde and Hanover in another state-ranked matchup, one in which Hanover comes in 13-2 on the season. Clifton-Clyde 14-2, both of them looking for, again, like the girls' games, TVL supremacy here on a Tuesday evening. 25-17 is our halftime score. Hanover leading this one. We'll then take another timeout here. Word from our sponsors before we bring you second half action live from Hanover.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Access denied.
We've all been there. When you can't connect the thingy to the whatchamacallit, and the whatchamacallit can't find the Wi-Fi network. Well, Blue Valley Technologies has a solution that can help you with all your connected devices. Tech Home with unlimited multi-device support to help you get your home connected and even tune up your computer. Find more details at bluevalley.net/techhome.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Quality, integrity, durability. These values make Landall stand out above the rest. Landall Company offers stable employment, competitive wages, $2 per hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, overtime hours, growth opportunities, and a benefit package that includes profit sharing, comprehensive insurance package, paid time off, and more. It's not too late to get your new year started off right. Apply online today at Landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. EEO employer vets and disabilities welcome. Learn more online at Landall.com today.
Max Flasky back with you live from Hanover. You're listening to us on KNDY 95.5, online at KNDYradio.com, and, of course, in the free KNDY FM mobile app at halftime of this state-ranked matchup between Hanover and Clifton-Clyde. 25-17 is our score. Reminder, if you're making your way over here for the boys contest, there is a Taco Bell fundraiser going on in the Commons here until halftime of the boys game. Also coming up at that time, they're going to have a half-court $1,000 shot so you can win themselves some money on this Tuesday night. Maybe the radio announcer himself might try and test his luck. Now, we'll keep you right here in between those games as well. Again, at halftime, 25-17, Hanover leading. Clifton-Clyde was up by 1 at the end of one quarter, but a defensive effort by Hanover held the Eagles to just 5 points in that second quarter. Big numbers for Clifton-Clyde, too, as well. Leading scorer, Sevy Wirtz, only with 2 points. Meanwhile, sister Shea Wirtz, who averages double figures on the season, only held to 3 in that one. Meanwhile, by Hanover, already a big night for Anna Juniman. She had 29 points the last time these two teams met back on January 19th in the TVL tournament semifinal action. 11 points for Juniman so far here in this first half. One more time out, word from our sponsors before second half action comes your way, live on KNDY.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service and all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
And Kent's the Hanover Wildcats girls basketball coach Chris Steitman tomorrow afternoon about 5:20 after local sports as he was talking with us on our KNDY Coaches Corner interview. We'll chat this game as well as Hanover game coming up Friday at Donovan West. It's hard to believe that the season already winding down. The Wildcats getting close to the end of it. They have tonight's game and then Friday at Donovan West before a trip to Washington Tuesday evening next week, and Troy next Friday before a makeup game at Axtell the following week. And that one could be a big one in the boys' contest. Sub-state action gets underway for Hanover on the 22nd. They will be down at Blue Valley Randolph. First, KNDY will have coverage of that sub-state kicking off that week as the Hanover girls look to repeat as 1A Division II state champions. First offensive possession for Clifton-Clyde will come out looking like a 15-foot jump shot from Lily Steinbrock. The junior had 6 points in that first quarter. She had 4 in this team's last meeting, but she was the offense for Clifton-Clyde in that first half, which you don't hear very often. Here's a first make by Shea Wirtz, a big bucket for the senior. She had 3 points in that first half, hit a lone triple early in the first quarter, but was ragged by foul trouble in that second quarter. Didn't allow her to really get going. Here's a 3-ball by Juniman, misses that. Left side, defensive rebounds pulled down by Steinbrock, and Eagles are out and running. Both teams here will stay in their 2-3 defense. Hanover likes the more 1-2 to it. They'll move around top, use their athletic ability to get out in those passing lanes, and it really caused havoc for Clifton-Clyde, especially in that second quarter. Head coach Kieran Wirtz already used 4 of his timeouts in that first half, just trying to get some offense going, and coming out of halftime, so far he has back-to-back buckets, both by the Wirtz sisters, has the Eagles right back in this contest, trailing now by 4. Quick reversal into the hands of Losey, left side. Good closeout, though, by Hammond. 3-ball on the way from Kaden Shoddy. She misses that one quickly. And back comes Clifton-Clyde. 25-21, first 4 points has gone the Eagles' way in this second half. Inside Wirtz has trouble with it. She's going to be held by, I believe that's going to be Shoddy picking up a personal foul. If that is on Cadence, that's going to be her third personal. It will be. So it looks like Chris Dykman will keep her in the contest for now. Inside works left baseline up and no good by Sevy. Works good defensive possession there by Losi as Wirtz can't get the easy bunny to go. Hanover controls defensively and now looking to get their first points in this second half. Up top by Cliff, she misses it. Offensive rebound almost pulled down by Bruna. Now a run out for Clifton-Clyde. Quickly up the court. 3-ball now for Wonderly. Shot up no good. And a foul will be called. I believe an offensive foul on Hanover. Who is that one going on? We're going to tag that with Anna Juneman picking up her second personal foul. So now Juneman with 2. Hayden Shoddy will go to the bench with those 3 personal fouls. Gracie Bruna is the first off the bench for head coach Chris Dykman. As the boys make their way across the floor, we want to remind you to stick it out after this girls' game is a great one between Hanover and Clifton-Clyde. Boys will be upcoming, just like the girls. Both teams come in top 10 in their respective divisions in the state of Kansas. We're going to turn it over Clifton-Clyde. It goes off those shoe tops of Shea Wirtz. First turnover for either teams here in the second half. 4-point advantage now for the Wildcats. Left block. Lakeland clip. Too easy there for the big senior down low. She has scored now in every quarter, a consistent presence nonetheless, as she has been the last 2 years. Gets her first bucket of the third. Gives Hanover their first points to break this 4-0 Clifton-Clyde run. Around the horn it goes. Back in the hands of Sevy. Wirtz cross-court pass. Out now to Miley Hammond. 3-ball thought about by Wirtz. Gets inside, kicks it out. Too tall, almost taken away by Drew Bruna. It'll stay with the Eagles, though. Hounding defense by Hanover as they have been all night. Top side, Steinbrock looks to attack. Right side, hands it off to Hammond. Good defensive possession by the Wildcats. Stop me if you heard me say that already a time or two tonight. Both of these teams average over 50 points per game so far. Here, midway through the third quarter, we're set 27-21. Let's make that 27-23. Lily Steinbrock, what's gone in her tonight? 8 points now for the junior guard. Gracie Bruna, 3-ball, hams it. Big night, too, for the freshman. That's her second 3-on-3 attempts. 8 points now for Gracie, and she answers that bucket back for the Wildcats. Gives Hanover back a 7-point advantage. Clifton-Clyde was able to get the better of Hanover these last time these two teams met, so a little revenge at home. 3-ball by Shea Wirtz. She can't hit that one. 3-ball by Sevy. That one's a miss, too, as well. But it's going to be saved as Sevy throws it off Drew Bruna. Drew Bruna should have just grabbed that one, but Sevy does a good job getting in there and keeping it with the Eagles. Just like every other school, too, this time of year, word got passed around that a little sickness going through Clifton-Clyde, too, as well. But watching the girls so far here in this one, energy level looks good. Hanover just looks to be the better team so far here through 2.5 quarters. Inside Wirtz, a little floater up, no good. Same team rebound by Juneman. Juneman will push the pace for the Eagles. They're for the Wildcats, writing down on the Clifton-Clyde note side. Has to say which side Hanover. Drew Bruna left baseline, up and down. Her first points in this one. All starters now have scored for Hanover as the freshman puts the Wildcats now up by 9. And head coach Kyron Wirtz wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Hanover leading 32-23.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
I thought I would need a math degree to start a real savings program, but my financial advisor showed me how the numbers add up. We put together a program with CDs, automatic savings, and more.
Talk to us about jump-starting your savings. We have every different savings plan for every individual. We're sure to have one that'll help you meet your goals fast. Substantial penalty for early withdrawal. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Hanover looking to get right back in the TVL race, 6-2 in league standings. This Clifton-Clyde team is 6-1, but everyone is looking up at Centralia, 6-0 on the season. A big matchup, though, on February 16th, not only for standings, but for Clifton-Clyde, as the Eagles will make the trip east to face Centralia there on the 16th. Offensively, jump ball will be called. Turnover good enough for a turnover for Clifton-Clyde as it goes back to Hanover's way, as this Hanover defense stout here in this one. Leading 32-23, Wildcats trailed by 1 at the end of 8 minutes, but only 5 points allowed there in the second quarter by Hanover gave them the 25-17 lead going into halftime, and they have not looked back. These two teams met back on January 19th in semifinal action at the TVL tournament. Of course, Clifton-Clyde came away with that 2-point victory. It was really a lot farther away than that. It was 42-35 at the end of 3 quarters, but some late steals and free throws, especially by Anna Juniman, got the Wildcats close. They had a shot, but couldn't quite pull it off to get into the TVL tournament. A foul will be called defensively on Clifton-Clyde. That will go on Riley Wonderly. Picks up her first personal foul. At the stripe will be Drew Bruna. The freshman misses the first one off the right side of the board. Will step to the line now for a second. She goes empty on that possession. Hanover was 3 for 6 in that first half. Now starting out the second half, 0 for 2. Inside and 1 for Lily Steinbrock. Double figures now for the junior, and she's going to get an opportunity at the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. That's the third personal foul on Hanover. That foul will go against Caitlin Clipp. That's her first. Substitution now as Drew Bruna will step to the bench, and will come Trinity Schlabach. First free throw for Clifton-Clyde of this half is up and down by Steinbrock, as she calmly knocks that one down. Just like that, 6-point advantage. Hanover, though, with the ball. Going to overload the right side. Shoddy, right corner, guarded tightly by Wirtz. Wirtz knocks it away, but Cadence gets it back in her possession. Clip cross-court pass to Juniman. Top side now, Bruna. Left side, Cadence Shoddy, corner 3. Down and good for Cadence Shoddy. Her first bucket here in this one, and head coach Chris Beichman wants himself to take a full timeout. Will take it with him. 35-26 our score. 2:32 left to play, third quarter.
No two farms are alike, and at Blue Valley Insurance, we understand that. That's why you'll get farm insurance coverage tailored just for you. We look at your individual situation and help you figure out the coverages that make the most sense for your farm, all at an affordable price. No matter what you grow or how big or small your farm, we can help. Your roots are in farming. Ours are in protecting you. Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
As advertised coming into this one, 35-26 is our score, 9-point advantage. Hanover with 2:30 left to play here in this third quarter. Want to remind everyone this evening, too, twice each hour on game nights during the 10-11 o'clock hour, the Farm Bureau, scoreboard show brought to you by Patrick Goody in Marysville and Bryce Leonard in Washington, bringing you scores and updates from all the area games this evening, as well as recaps from this one and the Marysville one. So if you want to stay up to date on everything sports, tune in to KNDY. Back in action here, Clifton-Clyde looking to get something going offensively. 9 points so far here in this third quarter, after being only held to 5 in that second. Hanover defense has been strong, forcing turnovers. and trapping tightly. Here's another turnover taken away by Bruna. Clifton-Clyde's second one of this half. Bruna will step in. Nope, thought about a three. Will smartly give it off to Shoddy top side. Sevy Works gets her hand on that one, but taken away by Losey. Inside, Trinity Schlabach off the excellent ball removal up and down for her first bucket. Every player that's touched the floor for head coach Chris Bikeman has put it in the bucket so far. Cross-court pass to Hammond. Looks uncomfortable, gets it off Steinbrock inside the lane. Sevy Wirtz attacks left side, tries to get a foul, gets that one to fall down, does Wirtz. That's her second bucket here in this quarter. 6 points now for the do-it-all, score-it-all sophomore. Hanover running the high-low here. Clip left side, gets it off to Juneman. Looks to attack that middle again. Guarded tightly by Steinbrock. Swings it, Gracie Bruna left side. Tries to throw it up over the defense. Clip gets it. Ends up getting taken down by the leg. I don't know what happened down there, but bodies got tangled up. A foul ended up getting called. Judging by head coach Kieran Wirtz' expression, did not like it. Of course, it will go on Clifton-Clyde. That'll be Riley Wonderly picking up her second. As Juneman and Clip will now go to the bench. Back in Drew Bruna and Gracie Bruna here in this far corner. Schlabach left side, steals it away. Taken now by Steinbrock. Up the court, Sevy Wirtz, up and under layup. Good. Back-to-back buckets now for the sophomore as Hanover's first turnover of this half led to 2 points for Clifton-Clyde. Losey quickly across the timeline, fakes on the pass, now throws it high post to Steinbrock. Steinbrock just turns and throws it out of bounds. Usually you have a player over across the lane from that one, but just turned and threw it blatantly out of bounds. Good coaching, or good teammate there, though, by Drew Bruna. She tells trying to keep your head up. Got some time left on this one. Also got the lead, too, as well. 37-30, Hanover on top on this one. Clifton-Clyde looking to cut into this deficit in the final 35 seconds of this third quarter. Cross-court pass into the hands of Hammond. Now top side works. Round to the right wing, it works out. Clifton-Clyde will overload that one side against this defense, and a body foul will be called on Tessa Losey out top. That's Hanover's fourth now in this quarter. Second for Losey will kind of slow down the action for Clifton-Clyde. 24 seconds left. Hammond triggers it in 2 words. Clifton-Clyde took the lead midway through that second quarter and never given it back. Left block inside, a lot of contact, and Shea Wirtz will go to the line. 4-2 free throws. Personal foul will go against Trinity Schlabach. First one now on the sophomore as 2 free throws upcoming for Wirtz. Her first trip to the stripe, and this one comes with under 14 seconds here in this third quarter. Conley knocks down the first one there, does the senior. Second one upcoming, that one's down and good too. 2 for 2 from the strike as Clifton-Clyde is perfect in this quarter. 3 for 3 from that charity strike. 5-point advantage, Hanover. Gracie Bruna across the timeline with 10 seconds. Left side, Losey thought about a 3 cross-court pass. Bruna, Shoddy for 3. Offensive rebound, Trinity Schlabach gets it off to Drew Bruna and off the glass for 2. It's up and down for the freshman. A big bucket there for Hanover as we end third quarter play with the Wildcats leading 39-32.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Ag Buildings provide safe storage and working space for farm shops and machinery. Inline Construction offers wood or steel frame ag buildings complete and finished to your specifications. Call today for a quote and let them get started. For ag buildings, demolition, concrete, and construction work, count on Inline Construction. Find them and see their recent projects on their Facebook page.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
An evenly played third quarter. Actually, Clifton-Clyde inching into this lead, outscored Hanover 15-14 in that quarter. Sevy Wertz finally got going to the tune of 6 points. Lily Steinbrock continues her night, though. She now has 11 on the evening. 3-ball, Miley Hammond, left side, shot up, no good, inside. Offensive rebound taken down by Alyssa Sorrell. Will save a possession for the Eagles. Sevy inside on the offensive board, no. Second one for Sorrell. Good job by the senior off the bench, getting offensive boards. Hammond fires up a three. Sorrelli, third straight offensive rebound, and finally we have a jump ball. Wow, Alyssa Sorrell in there going all 5'7", going against Caitlin Cliff. 3 straight offensive rebounds, but Clifton-Clyde could not get a single shot to fall down on that possession and will go empty. Hanover will probably look to run a little clock here in this fourth quarter. Offense will work slowly inside. Caitlin Cliff falling away. She will be fouled and earns a trip to the free throw strike. Personal foul will go against Sorrell. So fought on one and admirably on the offensive rebound. Gave up the foul, though, defensively. Too much Clip to handle. First free throw now for Caitlin. That one drops down. Smooth shooting free throw maker. First make for Hanover in this second half as they went 0 for 2 in that third quarter from the line. Drew Bruna had 2 opportunities. In will come Shea Wertz. Out will go Miley Hammond as this Clifton-Clyde team looking for an answer. Second free throw up, no good. As Clip splits the pair, and a personal foul will be called on the offensive rebound. I believe that's on Caden Shoddy. If that is, that's the fourth. It will go against the senior. So 4 personal fouls now for her, and just like that, Gracie Bruna will have to enter back into the contest. 8-point advantage Wildcats as we roll under the 8-minute mark, or the 7-minute mark here in this fourth quarter. Steinbrock will try and probe inside, running a 2-man game with Sevy and herself up top of this Hanover zone. Quickly rotation. Bowden thought about a 3 left side. Gets inside, though, up off the rim. Hard, no good. Defensive rebound, Cliff. Girls all over her. Finally gets it off to Juniman as Juniman goes across the timeline. That's the first shot for the Hanover, for the Clifton-Clyde bench in this contest there by Bowden. Caitlin Cliff inside and going back to the well is head coach Chris Biden. She gets the bucket to go down, pushes it now up to a 10-point advantage Hanover. 3-ball, Sevy Wertz straight on, and that's what she can do. 11 points now for the sophomore. Her first triple here in this one comes with 6 minutes left to play in the fourth, and Clifton-Clyde looks to shoot their way back into it, and they can do it if Hanover is not careful. Rotation will be important. Losey left side, still trying to go high-low with Clip and Drew Bruna in there. Now it's Gracie Bruna, right corner, top side Losey. Clock still continuing to roll under 5:30. Up top, still taken away. Finally now by Bowden. Turnover Hanover, first one of this quarter. Wertz will slow it down, look for a good shot. She gets all the way into the lane, floater up, short, no good. Defensive rebound, Drew Bruna. Sevy has just looked a little off here in this one. Juniman will force the action. She will be fouled. Going to the strike now to try her hand at 2 free throws will be the sophomore. Personal foul, second one for Clifton-Clyde on the evening, will go against Sevy Wertz. That's only her second, nothing to be worried about. Juniman at the line now for 2, where she is 1 for 4 so far here in this contest. Those 4 makes both came back in the first half, and she misses that one. Juniman normally confident from the line, missing free throws here in this contest. kind of looks like KU shooting free throws last night. Of course, congrats to the K-State Wildcats picking up that excellent Big 12 win. Whichever fandom you are part of, it was some good basketball to watch if you did. Of course, here in this one, great high school action this evening, not only in girls contest, but boys action coming up next, too, as another state-ranked contest between Clifton-Clyde and Hanover will be up for you next. In this one, Hanover girls leading 42-35. They were trailing by one at the end of one quarter, gained that lead midway through the second, and never relinquished it. A jump ball will be the call. Possession stays not near our end with the Eagles. Steinbrock will be your trigger man underneath her own basket. Little flare play now for Bowen, left side. Keeps her head down, but gets it off the Wirtz, top the side as these two guards, Shea and Sevy Wirtz, trying to inch their way inside against this Hanover defense. Steinbrock, another high arcing shot from about 15 feet away. 13 points now for the junior, as she has been a constant for this Clifton-Clyde offense all game in a night in which they have needed it. Topside Cliff goes to work off the glass for Caitlin Cliff. Back-to-back buckets now for the senior as she has hit double figures with 11. This is where she is very useful. Late in games, run high-low action with her and Drew. Emma Juneman forces a turnover, gets the run out, up and down for Juneman. Back-to-back buckets now for Hanover. Have the Wildcats up. Lead back to 9. Wirtz attacks. Shea for three, left side. That one's halfway down and out. That would have been a big one. Clip pulls down the board, falls down, though, loses it. Steinbach gets inside, and she will be fouled. Back and forth action here in this fourth quarter. That personal foul will go against Tessalossi. That's her third, team second in this fourth. Wirtz gets inside the paint, kicks it out. Hammond around the horn, back to Wirtz. Sevy for three. That one's off, no good. Defensive rebound, Drew Bruna. Clifton-Clyde has been 2 or 3 shots away from this game, just really getting back into it. They got it down to within 5 a moment ago, but now Hanover up by 11. Back-to-back buckets for Caitlin Cliff off that left block as the senior is working now inside against the smaller Clifton-Clyde squad. Wirtz thought about a three, but gets inside the lane. Little floater. That one hits every part of the rim and drops down for Sevy Wirtz. Teams exchanging buckets here. 48-39. Hanover lead. Losey three. No, not quite. Going to get that one to fall down. Trying to get her going here in the second half of the season. She had all 5 of her points in the first half. Has been quiet here the last couple weeks. Sevy inside, throws it in, 3 ball up for Clifton-Clyde, off no good by Hammond, and inside on the offensive board, Wirtz will be fouled. Shea Wirtz now at the line for 2 free throws. She went 2 for 2 there in that third quarter. That personal foul will go against Tessalossi, so now 4 for the senior guard. Free throw now up for Wirtz. That one's hard off the rim and no good, as neither team wants to make a free throw so far here in this one. Second free throw upcoming now for the senior. Deep knee bend, drops that one down, splits the pair. Clifton-Clyde still hasn't gone up and pressured Hanover yet in this game. The athleticism of the Wildcats, I'm sure, has a factor to do with that one. Clifton-Clyde trailing now by 8 as we roll under 2:30 left, and a foul out top by Sevy Wirtz, her third personal. Third now for Clifton-Clyde. Will reset this Hanover offense. Juneman, Losey, Cliff, Gracie, and Drew Bruna out there. Your 5-4 Hanover. Meanwhile, it'll be Sevy and Shea Wirtz. Bowden, Whitley Sykes, and Miley Hammond. Back-to-back fouls now for Clifton-Clyde. Who's that going to go against? Thought I saw Shea Wirtz's number go up, and it did. That's already 4 now on the senior. 4th personal now for Clifton-Clyde. The next one will send Hanover to the free throw strike for the final 2:30. Juneman works the pick and roll with Bruna out top. Drew attacks right side. That's a travel 3 seconds is going to be the call on Hanover. So third turnover now for the Wildcats in this quarter. Gives it right back to Clifton-Clyde, trying to cut into this 8-point deficit. Eagles led 12-11 at the end of one quarter. Hanover led 32-39 at the end of three quarters. But Clifton-Clyde looking to make a comeback here in this fourth. We're going to have a stoppage in time. Substitution was allowed to happen as Miley Hammond comes back into the contest for Clifton-Clyde. Not sure if they missed her on that last inbound or what happens, but it slows down the Clifton-Clyde offensive possession in a fourth quarter that has somewhat come to a crawl. 48-40 our score, 2:15 left to play in this state-ranked matchup. GVL implications in line two as well on a Tuesday night. Hammond thought about a three, left side. We're going to work it around the horn. Shea Words, left block. Good defense by Caitlin Cliff as Shea Words can't get that bucket to go down. Gracie Bruno will break this pressure, gives it out to Losey, left side running. Smartly runs a little clock here. Juneman pick and roll up top with Bruna. Cross-court pass, Losey. Clifton-Clyde looking to trap those players out by half court, and now finally a foul is given by Miley Hammond. That's going to be the fifth personal foul, and will send, I believe, freshman Gracie Bruna to the line for 2 free throws. Bruna so far here in this one, 8 points, lost her starting position a few weeks ago to senior Cadence Shawnee, but playing well here off the bench for Chris Bikeman in this one. First one is pure from Gracie. Next one will push this lead up to double digits for Hanover. 3 quick dribbles, second free throw up, no good. Gracie splits the pair, still 9-point advantage though, Wildcats. And a technical is going to be given to Chris Bikeman as he was jawing with the official over on the side. There's been a lot of chatter here the last couple minutes watching those exchanges. Coach Chris Bikeman, not one of those coaches that gets too animated, I think is the word I'm looking for there, but now he is looking bewildered over on that sideline. So is longtime coach Kim Losey. Free throws nonetheless will come for Shea Words in a big possession. As now we're going to have a stop. So the first free throw was made. I don't think we're going to count. We're not going to count that one. I don't think we're going to count that one. I've been watching the coaches here the last couple of times, and both of them have been jawing a little bit, but nothing out of the ordinary. Like I mentioned, Hanover bench ends up getting the technical, and in a 4-point contest with 1:35 left to play, this could be a huge call. I think they're going to stick with the technical on Hanover, but not sure what initiated that one. That'll be an interesting one to talk to head coach Chris Bikeman. You can hear him tomorrow afternoon at about 5:20 after local sports, as he will be on our Coach's Corner interview for Hanover. So I'll have to ask him about that, what happened. So now I think it's just going to be Clifton-Clyde ball, side out of bounds, so no free throws. I think maybe the technical got pulled, not exactly for certain. But anyway, an odd change of events. Clifton-Clyde will stick with the ball, though, in their possession. Steinbrock, tough shot, and a foul will be called on the layup from the half-court official. Foul will go on Anna Juneman, the junior hack Steinbrock. So now Lily at the line for 2 free throws. That did not go on Anna Juneman. That went on Caitlin Cliff. So now 2 for Cliff as Steinbrock calmly knocks down the first one. Now we're going to have a timeout. Hanover will get this one officially squared away. We'll take it with them. Wildcats leading 49-41. 1:30 left to play in this contest.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
Warm up with preseason savings on New Holland utility tractors from KNDY. Get 0% deals or cash back offers on PowerStar, T5, Workmaster Utility, and T6 models. These powerful, comfortable tractors deliver from 40 to 126 PTO horsepower. Warm up with preseason savings now at KNDY in Marysville. Offers end March 31st.
For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualification and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
So Steinbrod misses her second free throw, but the offensive rebound is taken by Clifton-Clyde and now thrown away up and down for Anna Juneman on the run out. Back and forth action coming out of the timeout. Wildcats push this advantage back up to 10. Works, fires away a three. That's short. Cliff pulls down the board, and she will be smacked 90 feet away from the basket and earn herself a trip to the free throw line. Boy, a very weird change of events here the last couple minutes. If you've been with us since the beginning, it was a quick-moving first half, but here the last couple moments have gone slowly. I think we had a technical that got pulled. Originally went on the Hanover bench, got pulled, had Clifton-Clyde at the line, generally down 9 with an opportunity to cut into this lead. The technical was pulled. Foul shots were missed by Clifton-Clyde, and now Caitlin Clipp is at the line where she calmly knocks down the first one. Second upcoming now for the senior. That one rattles around but drops down too. Clipp is 3 for 4 from the stripe in this fourth quarter, and the Wildcats are up by 12 over the Eagles. Just rolling under 60 ticks left to play here in this one. Sevy Wertz is going to fire a three. That one's bottom. 3 ball by Clifton-Clyde will be a timeout called by head coach Kyron Wertz and his Eagles squad. We're going to keep it right here, though, with 55 seconds left to go in this contest. It's been back and forth. Well, actually more Hanover than anything in this contest. Clifton-Clyde led 12-11 at the end of 8 minutes, but Hanover outscored the Eagles 14-5 in that second quarter to gain a 25-17 lead at halftime. It was 39-32 at the end of 3, and here in this one, 53-44 is our score. Moments ago, a little bit of confusion. It's been back and forth. A lot of fouls here in this fourth quarter compared to almost none in the first half. But Hanover still leading in a defensive battle here for TVL supremacy. Of course, Clifton-Clyde comes in 6-1 in league standings. Hanover here 6-2. So Hanover looking to jump the Eagles. But, of course, everyone's still looking up at TVL tournament champions Centralia. They are 6-0 in the league standings, but a big one between problems there, folks, for you. Of course, in the final 30 seconds, technology decides not to work. Didn't miss much, though. Losi now at the line for the second of a pair of free throws. She calmly knocks down that one after canning the first two. Hanover up 56-44, and pretty much all window dressing here for the Wildcats. It's been a dominating effort for Hanover as they will move on to 13-4 on the season. Clifton-Clyde drops now to 13-4 themselves, but in the even bigger line, Clifton-Clyde now 6-2 in league action. Hanover will move to 7-2, a half game above these Eagles. Personal foul, a late one by Shea Wertz will foul her out with about 7.9 seconds left. She had 7 points entering the fourth quarter, will end up with 8 as she went 0 for 9 from the field in that fourth quarter. Caitlin Clipp at the line, misses her first personal foul. Hanover, a lot of foul shots here in this fourth. That's now going to be foul shot number 13 and 14. Second one is up and down by Clip. Calmly knocks down that one. As across the timeline, Wertz will take it all window dressing from here. Steinbrock gets up a three. That's a miss, no good. And final score in this one, Hanover comes out on top, 57-44 in this state-ranked matchup as Hanover continues their winning streak now to 4 games. Clifton-Clyde drops their third in 5. Final score again in girls contest, 57-44. Don't go anywhere, though. We're going to take a timeout, recap that one, and get you ready for boys action coming up here for you in just a little bit.
At Sunflower Community Credit Union, we're proud to give back to our community through initiatives like Debit for a Difference, a program that provides local educators with grants for their classrooms. which helps them make a difference in our schools. Along with Save at School, an innovative way for students to learn the value of saving money. Kids can open their very own savings account, making financial education fun and accessible. Join Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville and become part of a financial family committed to your success and the success of our community.
When you start a plumbing or electrical project, make sure that you have what you need to get the job done. If you don't have everything you need, Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber can help. Stocking a full line of electrical wiring, switches, boxes, and everything to the fixtures and even light bulbs. For that plumbing task, there's pipes, connectors and joints, faucets, toilets, and accessories. From an installation or remodel to a simple repair, get the plumbing and electrical supplies you need at one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
Hop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
Skip the drive. Come see us right here in Marysville, Kansas. At Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, you will find the same honest sales experience backed by the same reliable service. With the same goals in mind, our Marysville location is sure to provide you with a satisfying vehicle experience. Find us on Facebook or stop in at 1122 Pony Express Highway today.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
We don't have to tell that harvest season is here. And while you're working the field, Kramer Oil is on the road for you. Kramer Oil's commercial fuel delivery brings premium fuel right to your farm, making sure your machinery never skips a beat. Fast, reliable, and always on time. Because during harvest season, every second counts. Keep your farm running smooth with the name that's been there through it all. Kramer Oil. Our family serving yours for generations.
Game number one wrapped up here on a doubleheader, state-ranked doubleheader on KNDY 95.5. Hanover girls victorious in this one, 57-2, 40-4. Running away with this one towards the end of it was Hanover. They move on to 13-4 on the season. They'll move up now to 7-2 in league play. Meanwhile, Clifton-Clyde will drop down to 14-3 in regular season play, 6-2 now in league play as Hanover overtakes the girls with that half-game advantage. Scoring for you, first for Clifton-Clyde, they were led by Sevy Wirtz and Lily Steinbach with 14 points apiece. Shea Wirtz, older sister of Sevy, 8 points here in this contest, 6 points for Miley Hammond. It was all starters. Only 4 players scored for Clifton-Clyde in this one, as each quarter they were held to less than 15 points in that. As for Hanover, exact opposite, a balanced attack for the Wildcats. All starters scored, including Caitlin Clips that led the way with 16 points. Anna Juniman had her normal 15, 7 points for Tessa Losi, 4 points for Drew Bruna, 3 points for Kaden Shoddy, and off the bench, Gracie Bruna had herself 9 points, played very good basketball. Trinity Schlabach as well had 2. Turnovers were fairly even. Hanover ended the night with 14-13 for Clifton-Clyde, but the difference in this one, Clifton-Clyde led to runouts for the Wildcats. Free throw shooting percentage, Hanover shot a heck of a lot more free throws than Clifton-Clyde, but they did not make them. Wildcats were 9 for 22 from the free throw stripe, including 6 for 14 in the fourth quarter. Good enough for 40% on the game. Meanwhile, Clifton-Clyde, they were 5 of 9 from the free throw strike. Good enough for 55% on the evening. Up next for Clifton-Clyde, they will go to Onega, or they will host Onega Friday evening. Meanwhile, Hanover will make the trip out to Donovan West Friday night. Girls action again. Hanover wins 57-44. Don't go anywhere, though. We're going to take a timeout for news, weather, and sports before boys action between two state-ranked teams again. Upcoming for you next here on KNDY 95.5.